I am Carol Butzke, and I am an American Quilter Society certified quilted textile appraiser. We are part of, or I should say I am a part of, a team of people who are a committee for the certification of appraisers. We hold classes every year in Paducah, Kentucky for those that are interested in what the process is about, and also about people who may be interested in becoming certified appraisers. It is an intensive process that requires testing and a tremendous amount of study and to become a certified appraiser. Appraisals are done for several different reasons. They may be for insurance, they may be for fair market, they may be for donation. We do all of these. For insurance, it would be that if you needed to have a quilt appraised to get a value on it, in the event that you wanted to insure that quilt, the insurance company may require you to have an appraisal to verify its value for the rider that you have on your insurance policy. Fair market would be to determine what would that piece sell for in the marketplace, and what would a willing buyer and a willing seller agree upon to be an actual price for that piece, both having some knowledge about what the piece is all about. The third would be the donation appraisal, which is for those people who wish to donate an item to a museum or to some other institution, or may be used also to settle an estate to get the information that is needed to take care of those things. That is done with the possibility that some IRS donations may absolutely require appraisal. For others, it is up to the person whether or not they really need to do that. Most people don't realize the importance of having an appraisal and what that can mean for you should you have a loss. And I think most people do not realize that their contemporary quilts are probably worth more than the antique quilts that they own. So often people will come to me and they'll say, oh yeah, I know I need to have an appraisal on my antique quilts, but they don't give themselves credit for the work that they do in the contemporary areas of their lives. Because how we evaluate them is somewhat different. For an antique quilt, for instance, we would look into the antique marketplace to find a comparable. As you can understand, that to find enough material to reconstruct an antique quilt would be way above board as far as what the construction costs would be in order to obtain those fabrics. For a contemporary quilt, what we have to do is tally up what it would cost to replace that quilt using the same materials or greater, or the same workmanship or greater, to reconstruct that quilt. So it's based on reconstruction. So in other words, going back for an antique quilt, we're going to look in the marketplace for a comparable, and for most contemporary quilts, we're going to look to have them replaced by remaking. Although in some instances, a comparable would fit the need of what the insurance company might want to have. Where you can find a certified quilted textile appraiser would be on the website of the American Quilter Society, where there is a listing of all the certified appraisers throughout the country, and there are probably about 80 of us at the present time in almost all of the various states. It would be a good resource for you to look there for your needs and to contact them. More information regarding appraisers can be also found on the website. American Quilter Society appraisers will have a booth, as they do this year, at the American Quilter Society show, and you can sign up on a walk-in basis to come to have your quilt appraised there. Also, those who are entrants in the show can have their quilts appraised by an American Quilter Society appraiser. When they sign up to have their quilt entered into the show, that information can be filled out and returned to the American Quilter Society. And you may request an appraiser you may already know, or there will be several others that will be available to take that task on for you. Thank you.